Two-time U.S. Open 9-ball champion. Dynamite, Darren, Appleton.
I came from the mud.
Looks good. It is good.
Most important one was winning the World 10-ball championship because it's everyone's dream to be world champion.
Couldn't go into the edge of this.
I'm a grinder, fighter, play with a lot of emotion, a lot of art. Hello guys, welcome back to another Tiger Q-tip of the month, and today I got a really cool little Q-tip. I'm going to call this probably the most common and the most dreaded scratch in the game, and it's amazing how many times I see this at amateur level over and over again. I've had a lot of requests about this particular shot, how to avoid the scratch, so I'm going to give you a demonstration and talk you through it. Right guys, so let's give it a go. And I'm going to explain what you got to do and what not to do. So the biggest common problem what I see with guys with this type of shot is that they aim the object ball into the middle of the side pocket. So when you do that, and it's a little bit too thin where you can't draw it and get over to the left hand side. So you just want to roll the ball in and avoid the dreaded scratch. So if you hit into the middle of the pocket, the natural path for the cue ball is to scratch. So even if you put the cue ball here, it's the same thing. Even here, you know what I mean? So then it's virtually impossible to overcut the ball and avoid the scratch. So you have to figure out a different way. But these little arc ball cuts like this, I see it over and over again. And the problem is that they just aim for the middle of the pocket and they end up scratching just like that. And because a lot of people realise that, and I've seen it over and over again, they get a little bit too scared of the shot. So what happens is that a lot of people, they end up hitting the ball too fat and they miss the ball, believe it or not. Or they try and overcut the ball too much and they miss the object ball completely. So now, instead of it being an half ball cut, all I'm going to try and do is try and make it to the right hand side of the side pocket. Not too much like that, where you have a chance of missing the ball completely. So that's the centre of the pocket. So I'm going down like maybe an inch, maybe 2 inches to the right hand side of the pocket, and just enough where I avoid missing the ball completely. So you just got to trust it, hit it really thin, but not crazy thin. So it's just like a little quarter ball cut, maybe a little bit less, and just trust it. And if you do that, you're going to come off the long rail to the short rail and avoid the dreaded scratch, and probably the most common scratch you see in any cue sport game, especially at amateur level. So practice it and it will definitely help you out in that situation, but also different situations on the table also. So that's my cue tip of the month, and we will see you next time.